Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more Mayhem. This is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, episode 4 in our realistic playthrough series. Man, am I having such a good time playing this game. This is so much fun for me. I just love figuring things out. I love reading your comments, guys. Thank you so much for all the great tips that you're leaving. They are super helpful. A few things I want to fix very quickly here, if I'm even able to do so. Given the spacing that I have, I moved people in the last episode, and I'm going to have to make some changes here because it's going to be a really big problem now for me to fix this. So let's take a look at what we need to fix. We need to fix a situation with our water production. We can't pump water from this water well, or we can't move the water to the water treatment center, and then we can't move from the treatment center to the tower, and from the tower, it'll go to the citizens. You would think these buildings come with their own pump, and they would be able to handle even maybe a small distance of pumping the water to a location, right? But they don't, as it seems. They don't do that. So you have to put a pump in between, which is super annoying, but I guess we just need to do it, right? We need to put a pump here. Otherwise, it's not gonna move the water at all. So if I could fit a pump from, let's say here, it's going to have to come out here and then into this location right here. That's all going to need to happen. So if I could fit that pump into right there, the pathing is not going to be a problem. We could just path into here. That's not an issue at all. What we are going to need to do now is delete these pipes. That's going to need to be built. And that's going to be a problem. Maybe we just cancel that. Can we cancel that? Cancel demolition. Yeah, cancel demolition on that. Let's just go ahead and build this pipe here. And then hopefully from this pump we can... Oh, no, we do need to do that. We do need to disconnect here. So we do need to cancel that pipe. Let's do that. Yikes. Because we need at least one entry here into the factory, right? That needs to happen from this pump over here into that. So... Let's see if we can do this connection here. Can we just connect? Is it going to let me do it? No, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, so yeah, no big deal. The next location where we need a pump is going to be right over here. We need to demolish a couple of things because now we need to demolish this pipe right here, and we need to demolish this, and this. Only because we now need to put a pump right over here. Let's say it's going to be a big pump. Let's say it's a big pump, right? If we connect it here, we should be able to connect into this water tower, right? Yeah, let's put it right here. This is where it needs to go. And it's going to have power there, so that's fine. Okay, all right. All right, so it's going to go there. We're going to put that water pump there. We're then going to connect from here to the pump. And then from here, from this big pump, it's going to go... Where's this water going? That's the water substation. Do we really have 3 substations here? We do have 3 substations. All right. Okay. All right. So that pump's already maxed out. So that's not a problem. It's just going from the water tower. Yeah, we didn't really need a pump from the water tower, I guess. We just needed it from the substation. But alas, it's happening, right? It's already happening. So let's do that. Once this is built here, we need to assign high priority. We need to assign high priority. All of this needs to be high priority. This needs to be high priority, as well as this pump, as well as this demolition also needs to be high priority. We need to get that going. It's a good thing that we have a couple of water trucks sitting here, not doing much. They'll be able to deliver the water to the residents as needed, right? Hopefully. Let's unpause. Let's see how fast we can get this done. Again, from this pump here, we're going to connect to this water tower, and then also it's going to connect to this factory down here. And then I don't think we need a substation for anything else, right? We need a direct line for water, is my understanding. This substation here will also provide water for our residents. Okay, so that's one problem solved. Why can't we get things out here where it's all missing gravel and asphalt? All of this needs to be done first, right? Yeah. All right. Do we need more trucks carrying gravel and stuff? Also, look at our money. Didn't we just borrow $1 million We did borrow $1 million, and we're already out of money. That's insane. The next order of business is we need to go ahead and deconstruct this connection here. Actually, we need to do something here. We need to remove from this location, from this forklift, we need to remove the farm here. So you no longer have that connection. That means that this connection here should now start working, right? These connections to start working. If I do something here at the forklift, say this is a one-way now, one directional way cannot exist between a garage or a crossing. Okay, so I might need to remove this direction. And then since I have this connection here, everything should work fine as far as getting stuff into the farm. Let's unpause that. Let's see if that happens. Nothing's really moving at the moment, but it's mostly because there is no crops that need to be picked up. Everything's growing. Right, everything's growing. So when our trucks start picking up the harvest, then we'll see if things are going to be moving from this grain storage. All right, so we have that going on. This factory here got on fire and was demolished, so that's one big problem that we had. This connection here isn't really working. I don't know why it's not working. I know that it needs to be built, but it's not letting me do that. It says no direct path. However, there is a direct path here. Right? If they can make it to the warehouse, if they can make it to the clothing factory, and they can make it to the facility, they should be able to make it to these connections here. Do I just cancel these connections? I mean, I think I kind of had to do that. Can't build due to infrastructure. All right. That's going to be a problem then here because this has no connection now. Okay. All right. Maybe it was because this wasn't finished. I'm going to be really pissed if that was the case here. Oh, I'm going to be really pissed if that was the reason. And I can't really connect these two anymore. No, yeah, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, what if I did just a little piece here? Nope, also won't let me do that. All right, so let's just, the demolition has been stopped. Let's cancel demolition. Oh, all of this needs to be demolished then, right? Remove. Unfortunately, that's a lot of money spent there. That should not have, we should not have made that mistake. Okay, so I have been told that building a rail station is very, very expensive and that I should start doing that now because what I need to do is the following. I need to go ahead and grab a rail depot. So let's look at here. Let's look at rails, right? Let's look at rails. So I'm going to need a rail depot that's going to be building my train. Not an end station. Not a platform. I'm going to need this rail depot here. Where am I going to put it though? Right here maybe? I think this would be the best location. I could put it over here too. It wouldn't really hurt to put it over here. Let's just put it over here. Okay. So that's going to go there. We're going to get we need to get a connection here. We need to get a road from here to here perhaps, right? That's going to work. We're going to get this rail depot here. And what's going to happen is we need to get that built so that then we can get our rail construction going. All right, we're doing right-hand driving here. So that should be fine. You can go left or right. We're going to need a signal here. And it's going to be a mixed one, right? Because that's what I was told that we need. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to put a mixed sign here. Is it not going to let me? It's not going to let me do it. Not until I build the trains, right? Okay. All right. No big deal. So as long as this depot gets built and constructed, we should be fine, right? I hope. Are you getting power? Are you going to need power? You probably will. So this is probably at the wrong location. Let's see. I didn't think about that. Depots. Train depot, long train depot. Okay, hold on. No, this is what I need. The rail construction office, not the depot. I feel like I'm going to need both anyway. Alright, so let's put this over here. And you're also going to need water for some reason. could I essentially get some stuff like from here, right? I could do that. I mean, that would connect. The problem would be getting the rail to where it needs to go. That would be too far here. What about back here? And we just get a rail into that system there with some kind of crossing. Would that be the ideal situation, or would you be better over here? What do you need to be built here? Open storage, 250 tons of steel, 250 tons of prefab, bricks, boards. Oh, 150 tons of gravel too. Okay, all right. So you do need a lot of material here. Okay, all right. We're thinking about this. We'll see if we could just do this, right? I'm just gonna put it over here. I know it's gonna need power, so we're gonna get a substation out here as well, if possible. If possible, we could get a substation out here. Or you could go over here, have power and water. And what else do you need? No, right here seems good. Okay, this is a good spot. So let's put this right here. Bam. Decision has been made. Let's go ahead and get a road connection. Oh, this is gonna, oh man. Hold on. I'm gonna have to demolish here. Yikes. I hate doing this. We can't just get a path through here. Infrastructure's in the way. Yes, I know that infrastructure's in the way, but it should let me build anyway. I don't want to have to destroy this gravel path. Underpasses are annoying. Okay, all right. So let's see. So what do we need? Can we just deconstruct one path? Maybe we'll need these three. All right. No big deal. Okay, so that's that. Eventually we could probably run this road here. Good. What else do you need here? Anything else? Rails. Okay, so we're gonna get you out here. You're gonna go there, and you're also gonna go here. You can go either way, right? Either way, come on. Either way. Yeah. All right, that gives you access to both directions, and that is good. All right. Again, I don't know if you are going to need a connection, but since we have this set up right here, I think that it's only smart that we cancel this construction. Let's get that depot. So we'll get a depot again. Doesn't have to be a big one, right? We can do a small one. Long train depot. Oh, this is a tiny one. You can do that tiny one. This holds what? One vehicle. Maximum parking spot. This one does what? Also one vehicle. Station length 150 meters. What's the difference? 973 workdays, 1500 workdays. I guess this one doesn't use bricks. So we could just go with this one. Right? Let's rotate it. And let's see, also water? No, don't need water, just power. Okay. I'm happy with this here. And then we could just do this, right? We can get this road here. Come on. Nope. Let me get close. Right there. And then this can go just right there. Awesome. All right. Now, we're good. Let's approve. Rail building. We'll get that built. Oh, wait, one more. You are going to need to have a connection here. Please let me connect. Oh, that's annoying. All right, what about here? Yeah, you can go there. Okay, perfect. You can go there. And then you can also go here. You can go there, right? And we're using the cheap one, right? Build concrete-based railway. No, wood-based railway, right? Wood-based railway. Let me make sure that is the case that I'm building here. Is this unfinished roadway? This is gravel, prefab, steel. Let's demolish this. Let's not build the concrete rails, please. It's wood-based rails, right? Wood-based rails. So from here to there, from here to there, from here. Oh, that doesn't look too good, right? No, that doesn't look too good. Let's redo. Can you just go in here? I mean, that's what I would love for it. That's how I would love for it to work, right? So I don't have to build double amounts of rails here. So let's go back here. Let's just go, yeah, let's just go this way. All right, you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna go here, and we're just gonna go. Crossing is not allowed. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Come on. Such a weird crossing there. But okay, I'm gonna take it. Confirm. Alright. Right and right hand. Okay, perfect. Don't need anything else. Alright, so that is good. Let's unpause here. We're gonna get our rail network planned. This is going to need to continue. Right, you're gonna need to continue through here. Semaphores or signals are in the way. Alright, rail. Rail, please. Come on. There you go. Okay. Alright, just hug that. There you go. Go this way. Alright, you don't really need to go anywhere else. Okay, I need you to now be a connection here. Can you do that? Flatten that out. Confirm. And if needed, you can go this way, right? If needed. Right, we don't have really another stop that way, so this is fine. Okay, all right. How are we doing? How are we doing, please? Tell me that we're okay here. Tell me that we're okay here. How are we doing with the building of stuff over here, right? Are all of our citizens' needs being met? That's one question. I think we need to limit the size here. Don't need that many workers here. We probably could do with less staff at the pub as well. The school is handling a pretty decent amount of children. We could go about that much. The normal school is actually doing okay. Let's bring that down to about there. Okay, we're actually doing okay here. Health-wise, how are we doing with this? Oh, we don't have ambulances. We don't have ambulances. We need to buy ambulances. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Done. I do have a bunch of money here in dollars, so I should probably be purchasing vehicles, right, with the dollary dues. So why don't we continue or add a connection here to the other customs house, right? Now we can buy vehicles from the other side. Okay, so what's missing here? We don't need, absolutely do not need this much court staff. We probably don't need this much wardens. This is a police station, which we haven't built. So basically, we don't really need this stuff right now. So I'm going to just turn that off. We don't need that right now. The hospital is staffed. The firefighters are staffed. I don't know that we need this many firefighters. So let's bring that down a little bit here to about that much. Good. Is this working? This is not working yet. Mainly because what? Because you don't have a path, right? So I'm thinking that we need a bus stop over here. A fairly small bus stop is what we need here. So let's see. Bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. Where are you? For citizens, just get a little bus stop, free one. You're gonna go right here. Bam. Okay. And we need a vehicle. Sorry, we need a bus. Can we buy a bus from I need a road depot. Let me get a free road depot somewhere so that I can just buy vehicles and have them start a route. Unless I can buy stuff here. I can't buy stuff here, right? No. Okay. All right. I just need one bus, maybe two. Purchase a new vehicle. I need 2 buses. So this one seems about good enough. Yeah. So 2 buses, and we'll get them on a route. How many workers do we have standing idle? Not many. Not many. Our employment is 3%, which is not good. We need more unemployed people so that... Okay, let's get that rail done. Did the demolition crew complete this section over here, can I now go ahead and connect my water pumps? This is being built. Is that being built though? Let's look underground. All right, this is still being built. It's high priority, which is good. All right, so now we could do a pump from here to there. Good. And then we need this connection from here to there, and we can't reach that. Okay, which is fine. We need this connection here, and then we also need this connection, if possible. Go under there and then into there. All right, perfect. That should solve my water crisis, and we can now confirm that. What other situations do we have going on? I think that's it, right? I think we need to make sure that this is a high priority, as well as that being a high priority, as well as this being high priority. And I also think I need paths here, which is why none of that is being constructed. So let's go ahead and do that. Above ground, please. Anything else that's missing paths? This seems broken here. No? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can continue. We also have this bus stop here, not really doing much. Did we get our bus? We got our bus. All right, let's make a route here. It's going to be a bus line. It's going to go from here to here to here to here. Confirm. That should work. Technically, we don't need this bus stop here, but it is there. That is perfect. As long as everything is being staffed and we are doing well here, I mean, we have food, we have clothing, we have electronics. We are spending lots of money here. I need to get this bus stop going. And then I also need to have that surplus of population. I'm wondering if I need to buy people. Like these houses here have a lot of room for population, right? I'm hoping that eventually they will be stocked up, right? I hope that's the case. We haven't lost any population, which is good, right? Okay, all right. So if I could only move this bus stop like to right here, and then people could use it as a transfer station to the heating plant, that would be nice. That would be really nice. I like that we have population there. I like that we have... Oh, we're not moving. The goods are not moving yet from here. Is it because we haven't harvested here? It's already July and we haven't harvested. That's a problem, right? That's a problem. Eventually, though, we'll get there. I hope. Construction has stopped. Construction is not assigned to any construction office workers or mechanisms. Well, it should be. Definitely should be. And all right, eventually we'll get that warehouse in. We'll get a train coming along here. We will get a bunch of things happening that need to happen. We don't need to have this fully stocked yet, right? Yeah, none of that needs to happen yet. Okay, so 250. It's moving down, but moving down because what? We're selling it. We're selling it using trucks. We're making no profit at all from that. What's the selling price here for corn? 20 P's. 20 P per ton. Absolutely nothing. That is absolutely nothing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what is the next order of business, right? We look at all the people lined up to get into this stuff here. Are people complaining about stuff? Unable to visit church or place of spirituality. Unable to get meat. Unable to participate in any sports. There's no way that you were unable to participate in any. Oh, that's what we need to build here. The sports hall. Oh, man. Okay. That's what we're missing. Yikes. That is bad. That is really bad. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this. Let's see if we can get rid of this bus stop here, or bus station. Oh, I hate to have to demolish this, but we're gonna have to. How's our demolishing office doing? Actually, okay. All right. Let's get rid of the bus stop. It has to go. Demolish with the demolition office. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Okay, go for it. It needs to happen. All right, get to work, demolition office. Okay, all right. So, has this been demolished? Can we get the road here? No? This is still being worked on? No? What's the problem here? There is a path there. Oh, people are coming to work. So hold on a second. Can I need to remove this. Okay, there you go. Good. All right, so let me get my road connection. Let me get my connection here, please. Oh, no. This is gonna kill me. This is killing me here. Come on. Okay. You're demolishing here. Let's demolish one more piece there. All right, that needs to happen. So, do your bidding. Do your bidding here. Can we just do an alternate path from here to there? Oh, is that gonna work? I do hope that that does work. Okay, all right, I'm okay with that. Are we getting our bus stop demolished? It's happening. Slowly but surely. It's a lot of metal scrap and stuff. Stop production at the heating plant. Oh, we don't really need to run the heating plant if it's 31 degrees Celsius. So let's set you to 22 and we'll turn you off if we don't need to run you. Actually, let's set this to 18. There we go. Okay. And then this connection here, why are we not moving coal here? Why is that not moving at all? Building is without power. Wait, how could you be without power if we have a substation right here? How do these substations work? Like this is one with a footpath, right? This one is not. This one is a road path, right? And this one has a footpath. So good. We're gonna use the one with the footpath. Annoyingly enough, I guess you're gonna have to go here. All right, which that sort of defeats the purpose of having. All right, hold on. Can we get you medium voltage lines straight this way and then this way? I don't want to go underground anymore because it's super expensive. Yeah, straight this way and then bam. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's confirm that, please. And we'll have that built. All right, so where are we? Where are we in terms of our population? Can we look at statistics? How are we looking in terms of here? We're not seeing any significant drop-offs. We're not losing population. We're also not gaining population. Or we did gain a little bit there. We're back to where we started at 1167. So that's not that bad. I do need people to start reproduction. We have doctors, we have patients being treated. What now is the problem? 42 citizens unable to get meat, which is probably due to the fact that we need more workers here. No, we're not delivering meat here because we have no refrigerated trucks. Okay, so hold on a second. We need refrigerated trucks. Where can I put down some refrigerated trucks? Well, this is a depot, right? And here we have delivery trucks. This is also a depot. And here we have those guys. The meat situation kind of sucks. It really does suck. I mean, I don't want to dedicate a truck delivering meat non-stop if it's not needed, right? I am probably just going to have to add them here to the fuel station depot. Distribution office? Yeah, I guess it's going to need to happen. Distribution office, where are you? Distribution. 3. Alright, let's put you right here. Oh no, that's I'm full. Okay, I'm full. Full count here. So it is going to have to go here, or we can move a truck from here. Let's just do that. We have room here? Yes, we do. Let's move you guys over here. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll add some refrigerated trucks here. So, refrigeration. How much meat do you handle? 6 tons. So, we can get the refrigerated truck that carries 6.5 tons of meat. No, we're going to go with you carry 2.5 tons of meat. So that should be good. We can now say that you load at the customs house. Oh no, we needed 2 of these because this is the guy servicing our supermarket. So I'm going to move you then. Yeah, I'm going to move you back to here. I'm going to move 2 of these guys back. Yeah, okay. Good. You keep my supermarkets happy. And then everyone else is going to be happy. So much work. Okay. Citizen fluctuations is up. We're up. Okay, we're not doing so. What's going on over here? Why don't people want to work here? You have other important projects that you need to be done? I guess. All right. As long as we are stable, I am happy. Are workers able to get here at the moment? Like, can they reach? They cannot reach. So that is a problem until we get this rebuilt, right? If I were to upgrade this to a gravel footpath, would we have a better chance of the workers reaching now? Would that be a thing? Citizens' happiness is low. They are missing religion, sport, etc. That is a problem that I think we need to solve quickly. And that is going to need to be solved with some football fields. So you could just put like some basic football fields here. One here, or one here. Actually, this works right here, right? These guys can all reach. You guys can reach right there. Yeah, you can reach there. And then these guys over here, can everyone reach if it's placed here? Yeah, okay. All right, this needs to be high priority and also high priority. Oh my god, look at this traffic jam. What is going on? This is ridiculous. Where are you going? From the demolition office, okay. Alright, it's a good thing that you're out here doing God's work. We're running out of money. Our population is going up. Do we have meat? Yes, we do. Is everyone happy here? Unable to visit a church, unable to participate in sport, unable to get meat. But now you should be able to get meat. You should have no problem getting meat. Everyone should get meat. Right? Yeah. Everyone should get meat. Workers here, workers here, workers here. No workers out here yet. No workers out here. Alright. We haven't had any fires, which is good. These guys are out here just kind of burning through fuel. Have we been harvesting? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. We don't need workers in these fields, right? So we could just do this and not have an issue. I don't want workers accidentally coming to this field and doing things. Right? We could set that to 0. And we wouldn't have an issue. 250 workers max on this field is insane. That's a lot of workers. Alright. So I'm not seeing stuff being moved. Maybe because we need to get rid of this connection here. And I'm going to do that. It's going to have to go. This connection here is going to need to go. So let me get rid of that here and cancel factory connection. Okay, that's going to need to be demolished. And then our forklifts will be able to deliver crops to these things, I hope. I hope that's the case. Are you set to be rebuilt? Yes, you are. This is being deconstructed. Good. Eventually, we'll get things done, right? I don't want to fast forward things right now. It's not the time. These things should be low priority. So, I feel like I need more of these guys. I don't know why they're not doing much of anything right now. They're just kind of hanging out. Okay. So, I'm really tempted right now. 115 tons of material here. Is it being moved to our grain storage? We have no trucks inside, right? So it is, stuff is moving in. But is it fast? Is it moving in fast enough? Is the question. We're getting material. It's going up. It's going up. Okay, so the issue was this connection. The double connection was causing a problem. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with this. A building is on fire. Are we going to save it? Not the bus station. Oh man, not the bus station. Firefighters? Okay, they're on their way. Are we going to save this? We have some fire trucks, workers, right? Are they going to save this? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Do your thing. There you go. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, easy enough. Our firefighting mechanisms are working. Beautiful. All right, bus station's working. I'm happy with that. This is at about 100% complete. Just a couple more trucks doing some work. Picking up the garbage. These ambulances are putting in work, man. Do we have sick people at all? Not that many, right? Not that many. We're actually doing pretty good. All right, what are the complaints? 2 workers can't get to work because all kindergartens are inaccessible. Well, where's my big kindergarten? Are you really full here? You are. So you need more workers to hold more babies. So let's give you some more workers. Look at this high school, also maxed out. 25 to 25 students in the classroom. Let's give you some more teachers as well. Yikes. Double yikes. Yeah. Let's increase kindergarten here. Kindergarten capacity. That all needs to happen. They also have good water. Very nice. Even though this pump is not working yet. Can they not get here? Are you set to be a gravel path? No, you're fine. So how can you not get here? 4.1 more tons of metal scrap. We're also almost out of money, which is not good. We're not exporting barely anything. The fabric factory is ready. It is ready to go. So what does this mean for us? This means that none of the workers can reach the fabric factory. I mean, I could get a bus station here, or I could get a gravel path from here to there. What do you mean some infrastructure's in the way there? Okay, let's confirm this here. Can you guys reach now? You can reach that factory, but not this one. All right, it's probably because this needs to be upgraded as well. Okay. So that should help now. Eventually, they can reach. Yeah, okay, so those guys will come work out here, and that would be good. Buildings without power, there's no way you're without power. No. How could this be? How could this be? That is such a pain here. Okay, how are we gonna connect? How are we gonna get power out here? Medium voltage switch. I should have probably gotten a switch and put it over here somewhere. Cheap switch, maybe. A cheap switch would have been nice. I hate that it is going to force me to break my footpaths here. But what has to be done, right? Next time, please remind me to plan that out. I need to plan that out. I need switches everywhere. Oh, this is also like a concrete, an asphalt road here. Annoying. Okay. All right. What needs to be done needs to be done. This is still not getting water. This is also still not getting water. This is also still hasn't been built because this hasn't been built yet. Missing resources, boards, and steel. I mean, honestly, do we just need more trucks in construction offices, right? Like, we have this one big construction office, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Again, citizens' happinesses are low. Why? Because you are missing work due to sickness, no culture, no sports, no church, no food, no pub, no meat. Really? Even though the pub is like 5 feet away. Let's add some more residents there, right? So what else is the problem here? No meat. There's tons of meat in storage there. Why are you saying that you can't reach the pub? The supermarket? You can. Everyone can reach the supermarket, right? Unemployment rate is still really high. We're not getting any workers at the buses because we mostly are out of money now, so we're out of power, which will mean getting a loan once again. We are back to the loan issues. Let's get another million here and see what we can do. All right, we're full on material here, and it's being moved in here. No, because this is also full. We're not using the crops. We need to sell the crops, but in order to sell those crops, we need to move stuff. Let's add crops here to the mix. Confirm. Let's see if we can start receiving crops. Oh, no. We can't because there's no connections. I forgot that we have no connections here. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. All right. So, 0 connection here. Another connection here. And then we could do this, this, that, into that. Alright, we're just kind of doing the same things over again. But, I mean, I don't know, this time it might work. Build. 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 Alright. These demolition guys are working overtime. They really are. This is built. We have no workers here. Why do we still have no workers here? Should I be assigning working priorities here? There are no connections to this building. Wait, building is too... What? Do you really... Are you really saying that you can't reach this location? I guess the paths need to be higher priority. I feel like I really need to make all pathing a high priority right now in order to get this going. Could we now go with this connection here? Can we... Some infrastructure's in the way. I know that there's infrastructure in the way. So we're just going to have to keep this here. Can you guys now be accessed from this building? A singular building. Which is... Oh, okay. Population just needs to increase. These guys are working overtime. Yeah, everyone's working overtime, it looks like. There's really not much that we can do. I could give all these construction offices machine replacement mode, cancel construction mode. This is good. Alright, we could do... You could do some stuff like here, right? We could do assign construction path. Footpath, increase, increase. Footpath, water switch. Yeah, all this stuff needs to be built. The art gallery can be low priority. Plumbing, rail construction office. It's just so much stuff to be done. Can I not assign you to here? There are no connections to this building. It is too distant. Okay, I understand. This is the problem here. It is now high priority. This needs to be built as soon as possible. Please tell me that you're coming here. No. Yeah, no. Why are you so worn out? What's your repair level right now? Wear and tear, 52%, and we don't have a repair station either yet. That's another thing that needs to be fixed. Alright, can we increase this here to 50? At least for a little bit. Well, let's see if our unemployment rate goes down. Because that might help get things like this completed. Also, we're gonna lose all this, so much stuff. So much. Yeah. Okay. What can we do to speed things up here? Is this... Oh, this is complete now. Good. That means they can reach this, right? Can we say priority? Oh, we have workers there now. Good. Which means we now have workers here. Which means we're missing water. Why? Pump engine on. Why are we still not getting water delivered here? Percentage. Building is without drinking water. No resource missing. Missing water. Why? Oh my god. Construction has stopped. Why? Why are you stopped? Please. Get that connection done. Come on, guys. Ah, man. Alright. Can we please get some workers here? This pipe is so expensive, right? These underground pipes are what's killing us right now. We're also going to need to, like, deconstruct a bunch of this stuff. I wonder if we could just kind of stop that construction for now. At least for a little bit. Yeah. Absolute mayhem here. Alright, there you go. Brought in some workers. Nice. Get that done. Get it done. You're not missing any material, right? You're not missing anything at all. Not anymore. Right? I hope that that is the case. Oh, people are working here. Nice. We got some food here. All right. Okay. Are you guys... Are you set to now... I want you to now load at the station. Yeah, load whatever you need and deliver it to wherever you need to deliver it. Okay, are we getting workers here to produce alcohol? We are. That is nice. There you go. Okay, you guys are now at the grain storage. I want you to not load. Well, yeah, load. Don't unload corn there. Just load up. Yeah, just load up the grain, the crops, and deliver it to the food factory. I'm also going to add you as a stop, and then also these guys as soon as I get or am available. So are you now set to load, unload? Yeah, okay, good. What are you carrying? A bunch of crops, okay. We're making alcohol, good. Good. And then we just need to make connection to here, to the warehouse. And then we'll finally be okay. I really don't know how efficient these guys are, but they're making, you know, they're making good headway. You got a bunch of food here. Let's see if we can now assign, what trucks do we have here? Yeah, let's see if we can assign you guys here, here, and here, as well as here. Right? And we could say, I want you to load, 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 and load. Clothing. Load. Not, okay, nothing at the fabric factory. Oh, well, you're going to need chemicals, right? Yeah, you need chemicals in order to work. So, at the fabric factory, I want you to unload chemicals. Don't load anything. At the clothing factory, I want you to load clothing. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that should work, right? I think we'll get some stuff out of there, and then we can just switch it later on. What are you guys doing here? Anyways, like, what is your job right now? You're set to go to the grain storage and deliver it where? Like, where are you guys? Yes. Oh my god, look at the wear on this guy. Sheesh. Oh man. Alright, well, these guys are working. Things are getting done. This needs to be built. Alright. That stuff's still getting built there. And these guys are just moving. They are just moving. Oh, look at that. Little group of workers here. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, now can we get this thing built? Yes. Awesome. Alright, I don't know why I can't get this built here, but we'll see. Maybe it's a road connection issue. No, you only have one entrance here. So it's not a road connection thing. Maybe it's a pathing connection? You don't need pathing here. So this warehouse. Alright, anyways. That's working. I'm happy. This has water, which is nice. Okay, are you guys working? Yes. This works. This is working. This is working. We have stuff here as well. So, are we buying stuff from the customs now? Well, these guys should be able to get what they need from the customs house. Unload. I could tell them to unload clothing, beer, and food now. Right? And what they would be picking up at the customs house is only chemicals. I don't need them to pick up really anything else. Well, maybe meat. This is all coming together, right? How are we doing over here? 142 tons of crops. 368 here. Yeah, this isn't doing much for us here. Maybe we need multiple connections. Which technically we could go here. Alright, we could go here to here, here to here, and then this guy to... No. Alright, that wouldn't work. We could do two connections for sure, though. If we did this one to here, remove this connection here. Alright. All right, we're good. We're good here. Let's deconstruct, construct, and then get our road back. There we go. Then we could do, and then we could say high priority. High priority. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We got workers here. We got chemicals. We got fabric. Sewage tank. Our sewage tank is high, but I'm guessing that these guys are putting in the work. Water truck and big skirt. Okay, all right. You got a sewage tank right here, though, so you should be able to reach everything except for this one here. Well, this one doesn't even get no workers, no water. Oh man, why aren't you guys delivering water here? Can I specify you to pick up water here? Right? I could do that. Man, everything's coming together. It's all looking good. We have a sewage problem, which means we're gonna need to get some more sewage trucks, right? Can we get some sewage trucks from the dollar store? No. No, there are no trucks there that we can buy. That's fine. Let's get the big sewage trucks, right? Sewage capacity. 1, 2, 3. We need to handle sewage or we're gonna run into a problem, right? That needs to happen. Garbage, not so much. Yeah, we got garbage trucks sitting around. All right, good. This is working. Oh, look at that. These guys are working. Awesome. Okay, so I was given a tip that we need to go here and we need to purchase vehicle track builder that is deconstructed. An EDK track builder, which is not prison bus, police car, covered hull, ambulance, diesel locomotive, dumper, excavator, fire truck, motor wagon, oil tank, tram. Okay, so not train set. It's not what we need, right? DRG. We need this track builder. So let's, 71K. Let's buy it because we need it. Now we can't buy another one. And that's okay. Unless we needed to buy it from here. There's no connection to customs, no connection to customs. Right. Okay. These guys never got started. I need to set this line here to these two guys. Yes. And then I could say start and start. Okay. And then I'm going to need a flatbed truck here. Unless you guys can deliver to here. Can you guys do that? Yes. I have. I guess you also need to be able to deliver to here. Yes, I do. Alright, so what did we have here? We have a purchased vehicle, which is this guy. Space for vehicles, containers, export. New and used. New. Are we going to be able to pull this big old train out of this customs house? Show vehicles able to transport this vehicle. No, so hold on, that's not an option. Is it here that we need to purchase a used vehicle? Was I looking at the wrong thing? Did I purchase a used vehicle instead of a new one? Oh my god, I did. So where's this deconstructed, disassembled track builder? So I bought the wrong track builder. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's a big mistake. That's going to sit there for a while, unless I can sell it. AMG track builder. Load onto a truck. Alright, someone going to come loaded? Can you come loaded? Alright, can I assign you to here? Can I give you a new stop from here to here? And then can I say start? At the Windsor, I need you to load. And at the Utica Hall, I need you to unload. Yeah, we're getting all the stuff that we need here. You also need fuel, so let me give you that assignment. Okay, alright. Where's that flat truck? Where are you? What are you carrying? How can you be carrying all this stuff here? Is that part of the stuff that you're supposed to bring? Is that part of the train that's being deconstructed and delivered? I mean, I would think that it is, right? Let's see, are you no longer here? You are still there. Load onto a flatbed of another vehicle. Yeah, okay. I don't even know why you have all this material on you. Can I just discard that? Very expensive. Okay, I need you to stop. Go back home. Sit here, please. Sit here. Just chill. I need to now get this trackball loaded onto you. Vehicle must be located in the same building. Huh? Okay, can I move you to here? No? I need to now sell this vehicle. I need to buy the flatbed. I need to buy the flatbed, the big flatbed. So, flatbed. Where are you? Refrigeration, prison bus, personal car, paver, open haul, ambulance, bulldozer. Open haul, right? Open haul. Total capacity. Big flatbed. Okay, so now the flatbed is sitting in here. Yes. Select you. Load onto this. Load onto this. Is that not working? Okay. Can I ask you to now move? Can load vehicles 13 tons, right? You are 10 tons. Target vehicle must be located in the same building. Okay. So are you loaded right now? It doesn't look like you are. Alright, well then can I select you to change your depot? Come on over here. What are you doing, man? Where is it? No, you're not carrying anything. Advanced setup. Okay. Alright, I don't know how to move that train. I'm having a really hard time with that. Utica Road Depot. Okay, you're gonna go refuel, which is fine. I need you to refuel. I need you. Jesus Christ, look at the condition of this vehicle here. It is terrible. Okay. Back to this. Pause, please. Can I please get you? Okay, it's not moving. It's not. I can't figure this out. Space for containers. Deliver to customs house to sell for full price. Start what? At least 2 destinations are needed. Rename. Alright, I'm going to give you this stop and this stop. And I'm going to say, I need you to load vehicles. Load, unload vehicles, load, unload new vehicles. Okay, so just the vehicles, please. And at the... Ooh. Vehicles. And here, I need you to unload vehicles. And then, let's say, start. Is this how it's going to work? Please. Tell me that is the case. I need you to load that train. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I love it. I love it. Love to see it. We got our track builder. We're going to see how this works. All right. So, do we have people working here? Yes, we do. We have people. Nice. We should survive this winter. We have 1,400 workers now, by the way. That is good to see. That is nice. Everyone should have heat. No citizens live here. No citizens live there. We have room to grow. Decent amount of workers here. Citizens participate in any sports, right? The sports thing is the issue. Oh, we have our space now for the sports hall, which is one thing that I do want to build. Let's get that. Indoor sports hall. That's gonna... Can't build here because of what? Probably because of the road stuff, right? Due to infrastructure. Alright, what if we got something smaller? 90 is the max amount of visitors. Oh, this thing's massive. Can we do a beach? Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I want to do the sports hall. So it's going to have to live here some way, somehow. But it says that there's infrastructure. I don't know what infrastructure is in the way. I have a feeling it's going to be the roads, right? Let's remove this. And then that should be fine. Yeah, perfect. And that can go right there. Awesome. Alright, that's going to be high priority. Let's bring our top view up again. Do we have our rail constructor yet? There it is. It's coming. It's almost there. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, one thing that we also need is going to be that maintenance building. So let's go ahead and put that up. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble. A small maintenance building is going to be what we need. Let's put you right here. That way you have what you need, right? What do you need, by the way? You need access to what? Power? What's that? Just power. Can I get you over here, maybe? Would be good or better to have you right over here, where we will be able to unload whatever materials we have there, right? Yeah, that seems like a better location. So we'll put you down right there. Nice. Okay. All right. Done. Done. Beautiful. I like that position. All right. So how are we doing? Can we start construction of the rails? What do you need to start construction? You need workers. Workers are coming. Nice. All right. Please tell me you will begin working on my beautiful tracks. Yes, you are. That is really nice. Oh, that is beautiful. How long is it going to take? Look at that. Okay, so from warehouse, what do we need here? Do we need electronics at all? Maybe for the lights. So we need to have a covered hull delivering here. Should I replace one of these vehicles with a covered hull? I think I should do that. Let's buy that. Let's buy one covered hull. Covered hull. Get a big one. All right. And how's it looking with my exporting? How are we doing with exporting? Can we take a look at that, please? Economy and trade, export resources. What are we exporting? We're exporting some food? No. We're exporting some type of food? Yes. Some type of crops? Yes. Some type of alcohol? Yes. Mixed waste? We're spending money on exporting all of that? Okay, that's all fine and dandy. I'm okay with that. This stuff isn't built yet, right? That's fine. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Oh, all of these connections are nice. Okay, so that means that we can now, if we wanted to, we can start moving things to here. Or things could automatically be moved here, right? Why isn't that happening? Building is without power, right? Okay, so we need to fix that. We have our switch here, finally, which we can now do the following. Underground, we have power here. That power needs to be disconnected. Why wouldn't this work, right? Why have the outer connections to this hub here if it's useless? What is the point of this here? We will never know. I'm going to grab this, if possible. Please, high priority. Oh, this is going to suck. It's going to really suck. Maybe I could have gotten this and done it this way. Just kind of go to here. Maybe I will do that. Let's cancel demolition here. Okay, let's not do it. I think that is the better option. So we would just go here. Okay, so yeah, something like this. No, you don't want that. You don't like that. Why? Okay, you do like that. Confirm that. And now we can get a substation over here. Is this the one with the footpath? Yes. Well, let's get you over here somewhere. So there. There you go. And then we could get cables from here to here. And confirm. All right, let's see how long that takes. We should probably prioritize the building of that. So, go ahead and do what we need to do. How's our rail building going? Very nice indeed. Is this a connection here? Yes. As far as signals goes, I don't really know or understand. It wasn't letting me do it earlier, right? So we need mixed semaphore, normal, pre-signal, double semaphores. Do we need this thing? Or do we need the mixed one? I mean, I would think it's this, right? Okay, it's not that one. It's the mixed one. It's the mixed one. So mixed. So it would have to be like that, right? Yeah, I think it has to be like that. And then we also are going to need it on that side there. Over here, we're also going to need the mixed signal. So something along those lines. And then one over here. I think that's how that's going to have to work. Yeah. All right. Good. I'm happy. Population-wise, we're doing well. Heat, no one's complaining. No one should be complaining about heat. Sewage tank is overflowing. That's a problem. That's a problem. Why are you guys... You. Garbage truck. Oh, we need more sewage. We need more sewage trucks. Let's get a couple more sewage trucks. Right? We definitely need more sewage trucks. Everyone's here is full of sewage. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's hope the sewage trucks arrive soon and handle the business. Oh, so there's power here. Nice. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. I'm happy with that. This is getting built. Nice. What else we got here? Oh, I forgot to add. Where's my covered hall? This is a covered hall, right? We could add this to that. And you can now deliver the electronics. Yeah, you can pick up whatever you need. And at the Utica Rail Construction Office, you can unload electronics. Okay, good. Nice. And they're super busy because we are selling the grain. We are selling the grain. We're moving that out and around, right? We have power here? Not yet. Because this does need to be high priority. Citizens' happiness are low because participating in sport. Also building temperature is low. Are you not? Capacity problem. Okay, hold on a second. How do we look at overlays here? Resource status, settings. Show overlays. Citizens' current location, citizens' living preferences, city planning overlays. I'm looking for heat. All of this should be heated, right? Do you guys need heat here as well? You don't. Factories don't need heat, it seems. Which is great. Okay? So that's fine. These buildings do need heat. And they're showing green because they are getting heat, right? I think they're getting heat. It's 20 degrees Celsius. What's the problem here? We're not producing enough? Or what's the issue? Utica heat exchanger. Potential capacity problem, too many connections. It's you're also getting connections. If we're looking underground, this is what? A pump station, right? 90 degrees. I want to look, there's an overlay that allows me to just look at the heat, right? I want to be able to see the heat. Population statistics, no. Overlays. Heat, I want to look at temperatures. Show overlays. List of vehicles and buildings. Alright. No, it's not letting me do it. Not letting me do it. I don't know what I can do. Do I need another heat pump to manage all these people? Do I need a better heat pump? I could put one over here. Maybe it's this. Maybe I need a heating pipe. One that's 300 meters squared here. But that means I would need to deconstruct from here to get you there. Alright, this is the heat pump that I have. So that means I need to get rid of this connection here. Get rid of this guy as well. And then plug that into right here. It wouldn't let me upgrade, right? I would need to do this into underground. Come on. Let me connect. You won't let me connect. How would I connect this? Stop production. Who has stopped production? The heating plant stopped production. Why? There's workers. Building is without power because we're out of money. Oh my god, not another loan. It's happening. It is happening. Another $1 million. And zero output. Yikes. Definitely don't want to start losing population. Not right now. Not right now. Back to heating. Why don't you... Heating pump? Alright, do we need a pump? Is this the problem? Like, are we going to need a pump here? Is this necessary? I think it is necessary. Okay, so then from here, we should be able to remove here. Grab you. This works, right? You go in there, and then we could get you. Oh, we could get you above ground like this. This works. Okay. If we could do this, then I'm happy. And we just kind of get it to here. Unless... No, because this is a pumping station. This is already a pumping station. Show me the overlays, man. Show me the overlays. This needs to not be constructed. I'm not ready to construct it yet. Cancel that. Yeah, what is the problem? Temperature isn't that low. You're surviving. Estimated maximum drain, 94 out of 100. What is your estimated maximum drain here? You don't have anything, which is okay. All right, what about you? You are also total capacity of connected buildings. 210 out of 100. Estimated maximum drain. Oh, well, so we are missing another exchanger. Can we get a big heat exchanger then? What's your capacity? The big boy. 300. So then I would put you here. Can I put you here? I can. Okay. And this small pipe can only handle 100 per minute anyway. And I would need this one that can do 300 anyway. So, alright. So I suppose I'm going to need a big heat exchanger. And I'm going to put you right over here, where you'll be able to reach everyone that needs heat. So I'm going to put you here, and I'm going to need you to be built with a footpath, like so. And then that's going to be fine. And then as far as elevation goes, this is higher coming into lower. So then I can get this massive pipe from here out this way. Out this way. Okay. Alright. I'm happy with that. Let's start construction. I really hope that we don't need a pump here. I really do hope that we don't need a pump. Because that's going to be super annoying if we do. Let's just get a pump. Because I don't want to have to deconstruct again. This is so annoying. But let's get that pump. So we're going to put this pump right over here, where it was meant to be first. Can I remove this road, please? And then re-add it. Pump. Okay. We're going to get heat pumping from there to there. And then we're going to get you. Oh, man. Do we just go underground? I think we just go underground. Not bad. It's going to be very expensive. Okay. So that should be good. Let's confirm that. I hate that it has to be underground. But we just kind of need to be able to survive here. So, how's everybody else doing? Unable to participate in sport, temperature's too low, unable to visit church. Why is this building so low? Is it because it was one of the last buildings that we built? That might be the case, right? Alright, I want winter to be over. I need winter to be over. This doesn't feel like this is moving crops. Why do I feel like that is not the case right now? Too late for sowing, right? I understand that. Also, these cables, are they built? That was fast. That was really fast, actually. Alright, so you guys have fabric, which is nice. We are producing fabric here as well, which is also nice. Do you have connection? You don't have a connection. You should have connection to here, and here, and then also here. So I want you to, at the Utica distillery, okay, I want you to load alcohol, unload crops. At the fabric factory, I want you to load fabric, unload crops. At the clothing factory, I want you to Load clothes, unload fabric. At the Hempstead warehouse, I want you to unload clothing, crops, food, and beer. Yeah? Does that work for me? I think it does. I think it does. I don't need you to load anything at the Hempstead warehouse. Yeah. Okay. Good. We have crops here. We don't have any alcohol. We don't have any food. We don't have any clothes. So we can now assign you here to the warehouse. And at the warehouse, you can grab all the things that you need. You no longer need to go... You do need to go to the Utica factory. Okay, so unload chemicals at the Utica factory. You don't need to go to the food factory. You don't need to go to the distillery. At the Windsor Large Customs House, you can visit. And you're going to be loading chemicals only. What I do want you to be unloading is food, clothing, and alcohol. And then that should be fine. At the pub, I need you to unload everything, which is beer. At the Utica Water Treatment Plant, chemicals. At the Utica Shopping Center, food, clothes, and electronics. Yeah, I guess you need to be able to load electronics here if we're going to be selling electronics. Okay. So, how are things looking? How's our train guy doing anyway? He's almost at... Yeah, he's almost at the location. At the Windsor Trading House. What I am going to need here is a transfer. So all trains are coming in this way. At this point in time here, you will need to be able to transfer to this rail here. And so then we're going to give you a mixed signal here. And let's see, I can't see anything here. You're going to be able to go. Yeah, that looks good. I guess I want them also to be able to enter there, needed from this location. So then I need to give them that access there too, with a mixed chain signal, like so. Right? I think that's how that works. Lots of work, lots of work. This guy is slowly but surely moving along, and then we can get the better track builder that's already bought and hanging out right here. Sweet. How are we doing for materials here? Actually pretty good. Yeah, and then our workers are doing stuff. They're coming here, they're doing the things. This, we can't do anything about yet. Bus station is really not needed, right? At the moment, we lost some people. 2 workers can't work because all kindergartens are inaccessible. I'm determining that as a lot. Sewage tank overflowing. Alright, did we not get more trucks? Why are you not picking up sewage? Winter maintenance priority? Fuel? What's the problem here? With they're super busy. They're out there. They're out there. And increased range here also. I'm wondering now if it's prudent of us to finish building this. We have our pipes built, so it's only... We should definitely go ahead and prioritize this. Continue construction here. Let's make that a high priority, because it's becoming an issue. So might as well take care of it. We can't afford our residents to die off because they're contaminated and sick with sewage. We also don't have that many more construction projects, which is nice. Alright, so what is the next order of business? Oh, this maintenance depot here. It's done. Awesome. You need warehouse imports from a covered hall. Did we have a covered hall here? Not here. Not here. Where did we have one? Might as well. I think I might as well just add a covered hall here. I think I need to. Or do we have any free covered halls here? We do. Alright, I could give you that task. Unload whatever's needed there. At the Windsor's large, let's see what happens. Yeah, none of this stuff is priority here. Alright, eventually, I feel like this warehouse is really not going to be a lot. 81 tons here. It's not a lot. These guys are moving pennies. They're not moving anything really. Honestly, corn is probably not worth the trip here. Let's remove corn from that equation there. How are we doing with fabric production? Do we have a lot of it? 9.10 tons. We have some, right? Some. Not enough though. How are you guys doing over here? There is already material here, which is nice, but there's not a lot of it. We still bricks, asphalt, boards. Yeah. Okay. And this is going out into there. Perfect. We have a good situation going there. Okay. How is this doing? We have all the materials that we need here? No? Why? Why is this stuff not being moved? Office working range? Definitely 35. Maximum number of workers per vehicle. Let's bring this down to 5 workers per vehicle. Well, we don't have workers here at all anyway. And are you missing anything? Nope. Plastic, mechanical components, and electronic components. Okay. That's fine. What are we doing here? Yeah, all this stuff needs to be brought in, I forget, from the customs house. So a truck needs to do that. Steel and aluminum. Do we not have aluminum here? We have aluminum here. Okay. Also, water was just brought over, so they shouldn't be complaining about water. We should be able to handle that with trucks. What we don't have is workers, though. And we don't have a bus stop that's readily close by. Can that bus stop reach there? No, it cannot. So I'm going to have to add a bus stop here somewhere. I could add one right there. That should be no problem. If we're even getting workers on a bus. Which I don't think we are. Because our unemployment rate is really low. But we could get a bus right here. Not too close. Bus right here reaches just fine. That works. Alright, let's look at our line. And it is the Windsor custom line. Let's add a stop, which is this one. Save. A Utica bus end station. Delete. And then add it back. Okay, there you go. Nice. So, if and when we get some trucks or workers, we will be fine. No workers here because we have 0 unemployment rate, pretty much super low. In order to do that, we need to buy population. I mean, but so far everything's working, right? Everything's working. I just need to meet people's needs right now, and that is an overflow sewage tank, which barely got emptied. What is your capacity here? 9 meters. And there's 12 here. Terrible. Terrible. We need to get this up and running. Missing workers or mechanism. So did I assign from here? Did I tell you guys to not get workers from the plus platform? Or is it... You guys are all broken. Okay, hold on a second. Automatically vehicle replacement. Can I do this for buses? Where are my oldest buses? Filter type show all. Bus. Replace. No vehicle in depot. No vehicle in storage. This vehicle type will cost 6p. Select a vehicle for replacement. Are these guys not able to be worked on because they need repairs? Also, do we need to have vehicles here? I guess we do, right? Let's add a couple of these. It's just that we have no workers to work on the vehicles, so that's the problem. Oh man, okay. Population is going down because of the sewage issue. One crime that was reported not patrolled. We don't have a police station either. Continue construction of the police station then. Continue construction on that garbage stand too. I mean, at this point, I think our best bet in order to survive this winter, we need to get. This is not gonna happen. We need to get more sewage trucks, and the way that we're gonna do that is if we get more free technical offices. So, if we got State infrastructure. Technical office. Free. How many more can we do? 5. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, we're gonna fill these with sewage trucks. Ooh, these are expensive, but need it. Let's see if that works. 3 of those should help. And this measly gas station is keeping up. I can't believe it's keeping up. It's so crazy that that can keep up. Alright, so what is the problem here with this construction office? Is it that all of the vehicles are broken? That probably is the case. Why are you not receiving aluminum? Alright, we got our sewage trucks. That means we could probably save some people. 32 workers can't work because kindergartens are inaccessible. I mean, I think that's total bull. Maybe we just need more staff. 5 teachers, max students, 16 out of 16. Okay. Alright. Eventually, things will work out, right? Okay, this is working. This is up and running. No. Okay, it's almost up and running. It's almost up and running. We have all the materials. We just need the workers now. So, are we getting a bus on its way? Are we getting a bus on its way? No bus on its way. No one's getting off here. So bad. Okay. And that's our money. $342 is what we have left. Economy and trade. Let's try this again. Loans. Another million should be fine. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, let me get $1 million. I need instant transfer, please. You can sell that to me. I'll just take it. Thank you very much. Are we dealing with the sewage now? Are you empty? No. Are you not empty here? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. I hope that we get some bricks here. Not bricks, but... oh, I guess we do need a round of bricks here. But what we need the most is workers right now. I mean, this is keeping full. Even though this is also keeping full. So I don't know how fast these things are transferring out. Okay. Alright, so I will actually end this episode here. Because I feel like we've done so much. And our city is, I wouldn't say thriving, but it is coming together. And I hope that soon here, we will be making some money where we can pay back our loans and then start making some progress. I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there eventually. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done. We are learning a lot every time we boot up the game. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the series here and that everything is working well. The only thing that I do regret is making this line right here that I have with the factories working with the forklifts, right? I think that was a big mistake. I think that we should have just done direct connections. We could have gone from a big old giant warehouse and then added all of the factories to that warehouse for direct transfer that way. But that's not what we did, unfortunately. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will check you guys out in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.